Welcome. This video is a slideshow presentation from the UNICON series of informational slideshows. This presentation will provide an overview of the UNICON platform migration methodology, which we refer to as component conversion. The project example we will be discussing is the migration of applications from an Icl Vme mainframe to Windows. The conversion is performed using the UNICON automated converters. The key elements to a UNICON platform migration project are: the migrated system must be a native implementation on the new platform. It must only require modern skill sets to enhance or maintain. It must be highly maintainable. It must be a low-risk project. The migrated application contains no emulation, no adapters, no proprietary middleware, no proprietary file handlers, no proprietary screen drivers, and no black box software. The migrated application is a true conversion to run on the customer's chosen platform using the customer's chosen component set. The new component set will comprise only the customer's chosen components. Screen mechanisms such as ASPX web forms or Java server pages, programming languages such as Visual COBOL, C# or Java, JCL scripting such as .bat, shell scripts or Perl, and database such as SQL Server, MySQL, Oracle, and UDB. We have the conversion tools to convert the customer's current platform components to the customer's chosen new platform components. This slideshow discusses the example of when the customer wants to move the applications from the Icl Vme mainframe to Windows. But this is only an example of the many different migration projects that UNICON has performed, each one tailored to meet the unique needs of each customer. In this example, the customer's current components are an IDMSX database, COBOL programs, Icl forms screens running under TPMS, and SCL files to perform the batch jobs. The new Windows platform is to use SQL Server tables, ASPX web form screens serviced by an IIS web server, Visual COBOL programs, and .bat scripts to run the batch jobs. The appropriate code and data converters that will perform the required conversion work for these specific component sets will be selected from the large inventory of UNICON converters. The ICL code and data will be read by the UNICON converters, and the converters will generate the Windows code and data components that were chosen by the customer. The migrated applications are now true Windows applications constructed using the customer's chosen components. This is the ICL component stack we have been discussing. The programs are Icl COBOL. The user screens are provided by Icl forms running under the TPMS transaction manager. The data is stored in an IDMSX database. The IDMSX files are accessed by DML I/O statements contained in the COBOL programs. Using the UNICON automated code and data converters, the Icl COBOL programs are converted to Visual COBOL.NET COBOL programs. The forms screens are converted to ASPX web form screens. The new ASPX web forms are implemented on an IIS web server that replaces the TPMS transaction manager. The IDMSX database files are converted to SQL Server relational tables. And the new Visual COBOL programs are modified to access the SQL Server tables instead of the IDMSX files. The converted application code set is maintained in Microsoft Visual Studio. Visual COBOL is a .NET programming language, fully implemented into the .NET framework, exactly like C# and VB.NET. When C#, VB.NET, and Visual COBOL programs are compiled, they all produce the same CIL bytecode, Common Intermediate Language. All the CIL programs run under the CLR, Common Language Runtime. That is why C#, VB.NET, and Visual COBOL are fully interoperable. You are probably very familiar with the C# and VB.NET programming languages, but perhaps not as familiar with Visual COBOL. Visual COBOL is a truly amazing product from Micro Focus. It is a quantum leap in Object COBOL. There is nothing in C# or VB.NET that cannot be done in Visual COBOL. Visual COBOL provides the power, flexibility, and interoperability of C# or VB.NET in the self-documenting structure of COBOL. The migrated applications have been converted to the customer's chosen components to run on the customer's chosen new platform. The migrated Windows application maintains the exact same processes and transaction flows as the original ICL applications, both for bash jobs and online transactions. The core business logic has not changed. The data is now stored in a SQL Server database, and the screens are ASPX waveforms. Thank you for viewing this video. I hope it has been useful. If you would like to see any of the other UNICON informational videos, please contact us and tell us which subject or subjects you would like to see.